my name.
Say my name.
Say my name. The abandoned church sat deep in the woods, its stained glass windows fractured and leaking silver moonlight. Inside, 20 robed figures formed a tight circle around an altar carved with mirrored shards, black candles flickering at their feet. At the center stood the cult's leader, Derek Vane, the man they called the Shepherd. He claimed to have studied TDC for years. He promised his followers control, power over the very God they feared. But what they didn't know was that Derek didn't believe in her at all. Derek raised his trembling hand toward the cracked 7-foot mirror behind the altar. Its surface pulsed faintly in the candlelight, as though alive, as though awaiting. Tonight, Derek declared, his voice sharp, commanding. We summon her, not to fear, but to rule her. She will obey, she will serve us. The circle chanted quietly, whispers overlapping into a steady drone. TDC, TDC, TDC. Derek leaned closer to the glass. Say my name, he whispered. TDC. For a moment there was silence. Then, a voice soft velvet inside the mirror. I hear my name. The cult gasped, several stepped back, robes brushing the stone floor. But Derek smiled, believing this was his victory. TDC, he said again, louder this time. I hear my name. A tremor moved through the church. Faint but undeniable, the candles shivered, their flames bending sideways. Derek said it again, the third time. TDC. This time the voice was no whisper. It coiled around the room like smoke, low and chilling. Yes, yes. I hear you. The robed followers dropped to their knees, but Derek raised his chin proudly, his arrogance swelling. He spoke a fourth time. TDC. The mirror pulsed, the temperature dropped to freezing, and the voice returned, louder, sharper. Oh yes, I see all of you. Derek lifted his hands like a prophet. Before I say it the final time, I offer myself, take my soul, I pledge my allegiance to you. And then, with fire in his lungs, he called her name for the fifth and final time. TDC! The mirror exploded, shards suspended in the air like frozen raindrops held by something unnatural. From the shards, she emerged. TDC stepped forward, her figure solid and unreal at the same time. Her voice echoes, I accept! Her presence drowning the air itself. The room shook beneath her humming, low, dark, inhuman. Her eyes locked on Derek, she walked toward him. Bare feet silent against the stone. The other 19 followers bowed, weeping, but Derek stood frozen as she approached, believing this was his coronation. She stopped inches from his face, her breath slow, her hand rising to his throat. Then he whispered to her, kill everyone. Her grip closed around his neck. He clawed at her wrist, gasping, but she didn't squeeze. Instead, she tilted her head, scanning the terrified room of followers. Her voice was cold, curious, playful. Now why would I kill all of these souls that believe in me? Derek coughed, choking out his reply. I gave you my soul. I pledged my allegiance. For a moment, silence. And then TDC smiled, sharp, cruel, beautiful. Yes, yes, you gave me your soul. You pledged your allegiance. Her voice dropped, soft as a razor's edge. You failed to exchange that for your life. Derek's eyes widened, the first spark of fear finally cracking his arrogance. She leaned close, her lips brushing his ear. And one more thing. A pause, breathless, deadly. No one can control a god. Before anyone could move, TDC ripped him in half. Her hand split his body effortlessly, bones snapping like dry branches, blood erupting in a violent spray across the altar and mirror shards. The sound was sharp, wet, horrifying. She tossed his corpse aside like a broken doll. It hit the floor with a sickening thud. Silence swallowed the room. No one screamed, no one dared to breathe. Then slowly every follower dropped to their knees, hands pressed to the cold stone, heads bowed. TDC stood at the center of the chaos, humming softly the same dark melody as before. Her voice cut through the stillness, soft but absolute. All of you that believe. She raised her hand, shards of the mirror floating around her. You may leave. And in a flicker of shadow and shattered glass, she was gone. The 19 survivors stumbled into the night, their faith no longer choice but bondage. They didn't escape, they were claimed somewhere far beyond the trees. A single voice echoed inside every one of their heads. Say my name. And they all whispered it back.